Maybe today is going to be the exception to weeks and days of constant rainfall in the Niger Delta, especially here in River State. For those who know the terrain, will always tell you to go out with your umbrella. Wherever you are, go out with your umbrella. If it doesn't rain, it will pour. Welcome to State of the Nation and Family Love 97.7 FM Port Harcourt. If it rains, it pours. And that's from anywhere, anyone who stays in the Niger Delta. It's no rocket science. You will just know that it rains heavily here, especially within the month of June and July. And we are right in the thick of things. I'm Cosby Jones, the radio chief, a descendant of E. Daniel I, welcoming you to State of the Nation on Family Love 97.7 FM Port Harcourt. It's raining in the United Kingdom. A court in South Wharf is discharged Zani Alison Madike, observer of every guild. All right, and rendered her guilty, or pronounced her rather, not guilty, rather, of corruption charges, especially bribery and corruption. The jury looked at her and said, no, you did not commit any crime. Some say that she had benefited from the proceeds of crime. Contractors, foreign contractors, benefiting from her benevolence. As the Minister for Petroleum Resources in Nigeria, she may have influenced one or two contracts, and she's saying, no, my hands are clean. All right, I do not know anything. I did not benefit from it. Welcome to this to State of the Nation, where we discuss issues that regards the happenings in Nigeria, not just in River State. It's not limited to any part of Nigeria. It's everywhere. Government have demanded constitutional safeguard for state police. Should we empower state police with the way insecurity is heightened in Nigeria? Should state police take center stage? Is it the solution to insecurity in Nigeria? Can we fight insecurity with state police? A lot happening. Ekiti State is going to be on fire this weekend. The governorship election to be held June 20th in Ekiti State. Over 1,559,360 registered voters to elect new governor in Ekiti State. It's going to happen right there. INEC is going to be tested. The resident electoral commissioner is saying it's going to be free, credible, and fair in Ekiti State. We're still looking at Mopito Joash, SAN, and his reign and power on the prostator INEC. One other thing that's very important is security in Nigeria. The fight against insecurity. A few hours ago, I read out to you that 9 people were killed in a community in Kaduna State. Every day you wake up and you hear that people are killed, is a no-brainer. Somebody had mentioned that you should go into betting, 2.5 odd, that somebody will be killed tomorrow. Bet it. It will. It's becoming. It's not just a serious issue. It's becoming frightening by the day. In the studio is a guest who comes every Thursday. A security expert, a public affairs analyst. He's a security consultant. Hi, Chief Jackson Nikoju is with me this morning. Chief, you're welcome.
It's my pleasure. Thank you for having me. Good morning, Nigerians.
Good morning, everyone who's listening to us. We're about to kickstart discussion this morning. Ekiti State is going to happen on Saturday. Joshua Mepiton is saying, we're going to have a very wonderful election in Ekiti State. And that's like a litmus test for the new leadership in INEC. Is it new? I think we've had elections since Joshua Mopito came in. A few elections. Some had said, the elections were, especially senatorial elections, elections to bring in House of Representative members and Senate members and House of Assembly members in various places. Here in River State we had some. In River State we also had an election to bring in to replace Barinada and Piggy and some other senatorial districts in Nigeria. Ekiti State Is it going to you, like in the T27 elections?
Well, INEC is always very ready, but their readiness is not what we are talking about. The execution of this project called election is what we are expecting. How well are they going to execute it? Transparently? Credibly? How? That is the expectation of Nigerians. But so far, I think before they even kickstart their operation, they have lost credibility. But glory be to God for them. Few days ago, that issue of the registration of political parties came to happen. They were very swift to move to the Court of Appeal that these political parties we are talking about has no business with the registration. And so therefore, we cannot deregister them, and the Court of Appeal akin to that voice instanta.
Did that show good faith?
Yeah, that is a move.
It showed good faith.
Yeah, that is a move. If they want to be,
INEC can be trusted
to an extent.
Okay.
You understand? I don't like to rule out people outrightly. You understand? Good thing can still come from at least they have recorded one good thing, because they may want to be blunt. If they desire to be blunt, there's nothing anybody can do. Everything will still end up in court. And when you have Lifu or his twin brother in the judiciary, Omotoso, what do you expect? So if they want to be blunt, these people will be very appreciative of their bluntness. Detrimental to our democratic system, electoral system. You understand? And when democratic system, electoral system is battered, definitely there's nothing good any administration is going to make on it, because you set it upon a very wrong foundation. So in that aspect, in that regard, I think INEC has tried in that area. But then execution of the elections is what we are talking about. You understand? A situation whereby INEC will conduct election, is either there are glitches or they bypass one electoral law or the other, and somebody will take them to court, we take INEC to court, or we take the would-be winner to court. INEC will come to court to support the other person. We don't want anything like that. There are a lot of credibility lapses that have been displayed by Amupute himself.
Okay.
That Nigerians, based on that, when the court has not ruled, but he stood as court to remove
leadership of
agency.
For instance.
For instance. You understand? Those are mad situation. You understand? But they redeemed that aspect. But I believe, even if it's going to be Bobo Jew, permit me, let them do well in Ekiti State.
All right. What will be your term of doing well in Ekiti State? What will you see? And you say, oh, INEC acted fairly.
There are so many things. Let them allow the election to be transparent. If it is transparent, the credibility will not be in doubt. Because everybody...
Transparency in terms of?
Transparency, when you are releasing voters' materials, let it be timely. You understand? When they are...
Let's not find some documents missing.
Let them not find from ECA missing. And somebody want to remove one small paper from his pocket to record it. If the beavers is not working, let them not go into manual.
Okay.
Let them postpone such an election.
You declare it inconclusive.
Declare it inconclusive. If they do all these things, you know there is a way election can be so transparent that even the credibility will not be able to be proved by anybody. And you discover that the loser may desire not to go to court. so that we won't be wasting our judicial process and every other thing. So let the election be transparent. Then when it comes to the issue of credibility, whatever is the result, let it not be altered. In a situation whereby accredited voters are 2,000 and that same polling unit, somebody is winning 5,000. What can you say about that? And at the end of the day, they will just say go to court, and they are waiting for you in the court. So that is it. So let them use this Ekiti state. But my warning is this: Ekiti is not a security flashpoint. The Ekiti people are so sophisticated, they are so enlightened, well educated, that you may not be able to deceive them and go freely. I think what happened 1983, 79-83 is still there on record.
Which is? Which is? What happened at 78 and
then they were still the old Ondo state.
Okay.
That is where somebody was declared a winner, and they never allow that winner to come to be sworn in. And they burnt houses and everything, killed people. So those people are so sophisticated, so they are better managed for proper electioneering.
Okay.
That is it.
All right. If you know, Ekiti State is touted as the most educated state in Nigeria. Ekiti State, is proud to presented as a state with the people with the highest level of education.
Yeah.
If you talk about professorial titles in Ekiti State, it outweighs any state in anywhere in Nigeria.
Yes.
And so when they say they are most educated, don't doubt it. Way far away in the United Kingdom, Dazani Alison Maliki, former petroleum minister, petroleum resources minister, was declared not guilty by a jury, a court. Dazani Maliki, 65 now, was charged by the agency over allegations that she took cash as well as accepted flights on private jets, chauffeurs, driven cars, and luxurious gifts from Louis Vuitton and Harrods as Nigeria's oil minister. But in our defense, the first female president of the OPEC said that in some cases there was a culture of gift giving in Nigeria, a culture of dashing. Oju does it here to us. Or take this 10,000, buy yourselves lunch. That designer Manike was saying that was what happened to her in Nigeria. That gifting in Nigeria, explain some of the services, that she's being a victim of smear campaign in Nigeria. Remember that during the Goodluck Jonathan era, she was touted as some of the most corrupt people in that government. You remember the Dasuki Gates. These are people who are mentioned by onlookers as some of the most corrupt. But in the United Kingdom, where her name was dragged for bribery and corruption, saying that people gave those gifts because they wanted to win major contracts in the oil and gas industry in Nigeria. Is this a win for Nigeria and the government of Nigeria, that people are maybe not that corrupt, or is it bad for the image of Nigeria?
I want to say congratulations to Nigeria government, to all Nigerians across the globe, to former President Goodluck Jonathan. You see, the issue around Dezani Madueke was overflowed.
Okay.
By those people that demonize the administration of former President Goodluck Jonathan.
Okay.
Even when the government was defeated, they were still trying to kind of demonize all the serious participants in that administration. So when Desani Madueke crossed over to the UK and they were not able to kind of bring her back home, extradite her back to Nigeria, this smear campaign started very vigorously, and at the end of the day she has gotten the victory, because part of the documents that they use in prosecution in the United States of America emanated from the EFCC of Nigeria, backed by law. And they prosecuted this matter for 11 years in the UK. And you know, UK corruption, when it comes to judicial aspect, I think I can call them Mr. Clean.
Okay.
Because that is a place where Lady Justice is blindfolded forever. But in some part of the world, Lady Justice eyes can partially be opened to see some justices, to see some cases. But over there, it remains permanently blindfolded. And for this lady to pass through all this, and those people discharged her and accused her, that is to say, she is actually free.
But you remember, this is among the litany of cases she's facing. She's facing one here in Nigeria, two actually, money laundering cases. She's facing one in the United States of America, asset recovery to the tune of $52.88 million in the United States of America. But in Nigeria here, there's also the missing case of oil revenue missing. Remember when Lamido Sanusi raised an alarm that 20 billion naira, $20 billion was missing unremitted oil revenue during her tenure. So Desani is truly not free in Nigeria.
You have said it, he said during her tenure. He said, is it through her autograph, her signature? Which of these one that this lady personally signed without the contribution of the Federal Executive Council? Which one? Not until I see something like that. I have no reason to be favorable to Mr. Imadueke, but I'm a realist. I'm a pragmatist. For her to be left off the hook of the judicial system of the United Kingdom, I can tell you that that woman can walk freely any part of the world.
Truly, and no criminal conviction had gotten her since all of these allegations.
That is it.
Of these 5 allegations, no criminal conviction.
No. She can walk freely.
It speaks volume of.
That is a territory where justice has been put to test.
That's what I wanted to say.
And came out.
It speaks volume of our judicial system.
Yes.
Speaks volume of our judicial system. Is Seat of the Nation, Family Love 97.7 FM Port Harcourt, and we've been looking at the case of what happened a few hours ago, where a Southwark Crown Court in London found not guilty on all charges. Desani Madike not guilty on all charges. A few hours ago, we're also talking about what happened in Kaduna State, where a community was attacked by these dear devil hoodlums, these criminals, these terrorists. 9 people were killed. Every day when we wake up, we hear one news or the other. I have Jackson Lekojo here as my guest. In Guinea-Bissau, a government resigned. Just yesterday, on Tuesday, a government resigned because it did not keep to the promise, electoral promise, or the promise they made to our citizens, to the country, the countrymen of Guinea-Bissau. And somebody is saying every day we wake up to different news of our kids, if not our kids, kidnapped. Something very dangerous is happening to the lives and properties of Nigerians. I mean, are we drawing, if you draw the line between Nigeria and Guinea-Bissau and the promises made by the Bola Ahmed Tinubu administration, I want you to speak on this.
You see, I don't like just juxtaposing light with darkness.
Which is the light, which is darkness?
we are talking of Guinea-Bissau, that is within the African territory, right? But that is still a normal climb compared to what we have here. I make bold to say, as the citizen of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, I make bold to say that we are in an abnormal climb here.
Guinea-Bissau or Equatorial? I think it's
Equatorial Guinea.
Yes,
whichever one is within our territory in Africa. We are in an abnormal territory here. Where truth is seen, where black is seen, and somebody could argue that it is white. And the power that be will be protecting that person. Look at what happened recently in Kebbi State. It's a sad situation. And I'm never happy about any sad situation at all. Not even to animals. A party chairman came out in Kebbi State and he was defending the administration of his party, that the security has improved tremendously, immensely, and as soon as he finished the second day, they got him kidnapped. Himself and his friends, they got them kidnapped, and they were flogging them to say, repeat that thing you have said. Eventually, his friend died in that process. And they videoed them and released to the public. At times, I monitor television station programs that I love so much. But when there are some guests will come and begin to blindly telling lies, satanically defending cruelty as goodness, I will switch off my TV. I will go to bed on time. At times I'm sad when I see what is going on in Nigeria, because this is a country whereby if you correct a system or contribute to a system, advise the people in power, they see it as criticism. But in some other climes, they listen to the critics better than the friends.
True.
Yes.
Obviously. Because critics will make you better.
Former President of America, Andrew Jackson, I think 1856 or thereabout, 7 of his closest friends were in his cabinet. But they deceived him every day to do the wrong thing. One day a critic of his government, he released something, and this man just opposed it and he looked at it and said, oh, my friends in my cabinet have been deceiving me. He fired the 7 of them in the cabinet. In the evening, he called them for dinner. He said, the one we are doing in the cabinet is official. It has to do with the people of the United States of America. Their personal relationship remain. Can it happen like that in Nigeria today? If I'm a critic of this government today, even if it is healthy criticism, so far I'm not calling black. They are black. I'm not calling it red. I'm their enemy. And that is why you can see some people coming to defend them, this government. Whereas Mr. President too told Nigerians on June 12th that he know that things are not really going well when it comes to the issue of security, but we could come out of it. Cosby, as a security expert, I lost confidence in this government. I lost hope in the security situation of this country when a brigadier general was murdered. Not quite a month again, another brigadier general was murdered. Not quite another one, another brigadier general was murdered. The chief of the spokesperson of the defense, former Abubakar Rabi, was abducted with his wife was tortured and killed there. And these people had the effrontery to package his corpse, heavily armed, to hand it over to. It's not that they dump it and go. They handed it over to Katsina state government.
The army told a different story. The army said they rescued.
No, sir.
The wife.
No.
And then brought out the corpse.
No, sir. That is what you hear. I am talking authoritatively. It was 2 days after the burial, after the interment. They now track those people down to go and rescue the wife.
Okay.
In that process, they shot at the wife. That's the criminal gang. They shot at the wife. The wife is taking treatment now. It was after, because the people of the world across the globe challenged the military that one of your best that retired, that even at home still has a lot of contributions in the way of advice and directives. That was how they went to rescue the wife. They have buried Rabbi Abubakar before 3 days before they rescued the wife. And I want to ask, do you know in this same country was where the former chief of defense staff, Air Vice Admiral Bade, was assassinated in his farm? In this same country, the former what's the name of the Nigeria army was coming from Kogi State down to Abuja. He was caught, he was fired and died. In this same country recently, these people have the effrontery to move to a military barrack and slaughter 8 soldiers. As they were doing that, they enter Ondo State or local government. They killed a king and they shot the wife. You understand? So there is a Yoruba proverb or aphorism, let me put it that way, that says, if a wind is so powerful and enter the bedroom to pack out clothes, those people that are putting their own on outside should be very careful. If generals during the Civil War, Google back, how many generals did we lose in a conventional war, in an economic war, conventional war, how many generals did we lose? Within Ukraine and Russia, how many generals have they lost? Within America, Iran and Israel, how many generals have they lost? And how many generals have we lost now? Not a conventional war. We can call this one like a guerrilla warfare. So what are we talking about? And this is a country whereby a lady that was doing courier business, transporting arms and ammunition, was caught and sentenced to death about 3 days ago. But before that day, the major satanic operators, 120 of them were released and discharged to the public to come back to regain their freedom back. So what type of system are we running?
It's a crazy system, if you ask me. I was looking at the conflicting statements of how Abubakar Rabi's corpse was released. Some emergency forces told reporters that the bandits directed officials to a location near the Karadua.
They brought it.
Karadua.
They brought his corpse.
And personally handed over the body before leaving the
Yes.
That's one statement. The next one is the account that the body was abandoned at a location and later discovered by local residents.
That one you read, Cosby. That is the statement. I'm a realist.
Okay.
I follow up anything security in Nigeria.
So they physically handed over
yes
the corpse
to the official of Katsina State government. Do you know after that time? Did you hear the comment of the governor? That these guys are our brothers?
So they know these people. Simple as a...
He said they are our brothers. Somebody has called them before. What do they call this one?
He said our people. See,
our brothers.
Yeah,
there are another one said they are these biblical prodigations. Terrorists.
In comparison to what's happening in Equatorial Guinea, is this enough to make President Bola Ahmed Tinubu resign?
I don't want them to come and arrest the two of us.
No, not arrest. No, what I'm saying is, if you look at the fact that the president had inherited a dilapidated security system.
No, please. Don't get Nigerian offended.
Okay.
Mr. President himself told you that
we shouldn't take pity on him.
We shouldn't take pity on him. He applied for the job. I know the type of job he applied for. If your vehicle is damaged, where do you take it to? You take it to mechanic. If the degree of damage is wiper and window winder, and you get there after 2 weeks, and you now hear that the brain box is damaged. Then after another 2 weeks, they say the gearbox knocked. And they say, after all, you brought the vehicle here in a bad condition. What are we talking about? No matter the situation on ground, we expect whoever that is going to take over, we expect that person, the person to know that he is coming to improve upon. So, but when you say resignation, it's not our culture, it's not our ethics.
Should it be?
In Nigeria.
Should it be our culture? If you don't do well, resign.
If Tinubu resign, you will see people, each of the local government or the federation will mobilize 10 buses to go and block Aso Rock that it must remain there. Yes. The overzealous loyalist. They will go and mobilize 10 buses from one local government.
Mr. President, we don't want you to resign.
Mr. President, no.
You are the best president.
You are the best president.
In the world.
After your tenure is your tenure. That is it.
If you just tune in, State of the Nation, Family Love 97.7 FM Port Harcourt. This is where reality dwells. All right, we talk about national development. We talk about what's going on without minding what is good. It's time to open up the phone lines and let you in on the conversation this morning. 0907-710-6501, 0208-4555-977. Even before I opened up the phone lines are ringing left, right, and center. Let's start taking the calls now. 0907-710-6501. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Colby Joe.
Good morning. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Are you there?
I'm here. Good morning.
Okay. I greet your guest over there.
Thank you, sir.
Some time ago.
Can you be gracious enough to tell us your name?
And they were talking about
Hello, can you tell us your name?
Someone called Gumi said that Nigeria should not make any attempt to fight the people. I mean the unknown government and the known government we are talking about. That they are our brothers. They are living with us. And any attempt to fight them will lead to escalation and revolution. That we cannot fight them. Somebody who made that kind of statement. I mean, Gumi. What do we do to him? What does the authority do to him? So I'm right here as I'm speaking. I'm speaking from Kano local government. Bori precisely. We are not safe. Every night, every day, people are going at my backyard, taking every belonging, taking our property in the name of scavengers, in the name of saying I will buy, I will buy. And we are keeping quiet. I want to use this meeting to sound that every, avenue to stop this, banditry to be put in place because Nigeria is not for us. I'm talking because I'm one of the innocent people. As I'm speaking from my sick bed.
All right.
Nobody to help me.
All right. Thank you.
The hospital cannot help me. I don't have money to go for my treatment. And I'm hearing all this. It is alarming.
It is very alarming. I guess that's a MAGA. One of our ardent listeners, he had always talked about his state of health a long time ago. Mentioned that even the Kana or Gokana local government. All right. Hello, good morning. What's your name? Where are you calling from? Good morning. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Thank you, sir. Amen.
My brother, I know how you feel for this country, but those who happen to be the piloter of this country, they don't feel that way. That's why they are doing whatever they feel like to do. You know, just like I'm talking about residing. In Guinea, their system does not give them the room to park money anyhow to steal their money. That's why if you are not rich enough, you resign. But here in Nigeria, can everybody resign? Where he's parking money like this, he's parking the street. So that's why that is the reason why they will not resign. The reason when they are not doing good, they will claim and say they are doing well.
If you pack money, you will be prosecuted. I hope you know we have laws. I hope you know we have laws that if you pack money, you will be prosecuted.
It's a lie.
Don't we have a constitution?
I don't know it's free now of today.
It's not being convicted by court of competent jurisdiction. It's not being convicted. It's not being convicted by competent court of jurisdiction. A competent court of jurisdiction. Hello, good morning, Ejoma.
Thank you, my brother. How are you, sir?
Thanks, sir. Daddy, thank you. You live long. God bless you.
Amen.
You can't leave your country for many years. For you to come to the country has become an issue. There is a lot of people that have left this country like... are you hearing me?
I can hear you, Doman. Go on.
Like the one, what is it called, Okujuwela, he always has a contribution about how Nigeria will take grow and even getting more different positions all over the whole world. A woman like Alice Imendike is supposed to be a woman that is talking like an accurate breed of River State about the development, about many things.
Okay.
If I may correct, allegedly statement that if you are not confirmed, when Goodluck Jonathan was leaving power, there was a statement I heard that he said that I and my cabinet is going to face persecution. I heard statements like that. Maybe you Google it or you check. Then I see another statement that not less than 52 signatures was located, that is discovered in NNPC, not less than 52. Then when this man came on board, we thought that it's going to really fought well. And then Ghana could have thought that maybe his cabinet, which is Kabal, I'm talking of Muhammadu Buhari, that make sure that 52 signature later directed to either one signature account or two. Goodluck Jonathan was just there. He's a good man.
52 signatures to where? 52 signatures to where? To the presidency?
Signature, that is Everybody can just come and sign and remove money as you like.
But some things you do not need government officials to confirm. I mean, you say no need to do the confirmation. It's not possible. Go on.
Okay, it was not sure. Okay, but you check because I heard that it was later confirmed to only one signature by Muhammad Buhari.
Just go on. You don't mind, go on.
That you said that Uganda is free, can work out for almost everywhere. Yeah. We are now waiting for him. Like my statement this morning that he should come to Nigeria. We are waiting for him. But if he comes, but I will take a look at because I can't expect that somebody died wearing earrings just rich wash. Because whether they say that something US dollars, the house was not impounded by EFCC in Port Harcourt over the world. He should come and answer the case in Nigeria, not that you said they don't grant and pardon. It's very, very unfortunate that we're having a lot of people like this. They did not follow Bruno Jonathan well. All right. Thank you and God bless you. Thank you. We are waiting for him.
Thank you very much for your contribution this morning.
Every man.
All right. Let's take this call. Hello, good morning. Chris, welcome.
Thank you, my brother.
You know, any time or anywhere you hear Honorable Chris, whether in Amano or in a church, you make sure anything corruption will not be around me, because I will say it the way it is.
How do I know, please?
Okay, let me say this.
Please, one man, how do I know?
Let me say this now. How to the Carlo, waiting carry and go prison. He installed mistakenly, and today, where is him? Nobody, even unless the clan. Why must you select only her? If you want to prove people that are stealing money in Nigeria, Igbo Square is there. The people they have ruled this country before, all of them should go to Igbo Square. In my own village, I will normally do it. Every family will come. You climb table. My people, am I a thief? They will say, no, you know the thief, but you don't talk. That's what they do. Because nobody will know, even in your village, nobody will know no criminal.
What if your enemy points you as a criminal even when you're not? In Awata. Chris, he went out. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Crosby.
Benny, welcome.
Thank you. Please, I would like to take first of all on Equatorial Guinea.
Benny, go on.
Yes, Equatorial Guinea is not a benchmark for Europe or America. It's not a benchmark for Africa. I tell you, if our military because of insecurity, it will be the order of today where the opposition will be funding criminality that will force every president to leave office.
Okay.
Tinubu is in order. Let him stay there where he is. On the case of
Tinubu is in order. Let him stay there where he is. Okay, go on.
Exactly. Please. In the case of Alice Madeke, I thank British government to prove to us that there is a thin line between investment and corruption and criminality. In Nigeria, criminality is written on the imagination of Nigerians, not knowing that criminality has a line and you have evidence to prove it before it becomes reality.
All right, Benham, right there. Hello, good morning.
Yes, Mr. Zion.
Mr. Zion, welcome.
Good morning to you.
Good morning.
And to the guests in the studio, good morning.
Thank you, Mr. Zion.
I'm happy when you use that word, that he that have tried judicial processes in UK and found not guilty can never be faulted anywhere in the world. You cannot go through the British law system and remain. That is where law started. Let's tell ourselves the truth. So if Desiani Allison can be freed, acquitted, or discharged, In UK, no other court in this world can victimize her
At all.
except their political means. Especially it can happen here in Nigeria. Only here in Nigeria. That was why our people were very quick to go and ask, bring back Ikwedemado. Bring back Ikwedemado. Because let us try it in our way. Try. You know, I am so happy about this issue of Desiani Allison. So initially when we were promoting free Desiani Allison, we were accused at all fronts. But unfortunately today I found out a lot of people are happy. Does it mean that you only celebrate when it is good and when it's bad run away from them? Wow. And for the issue of insecurity, please don't expect President Tinubu to stop it. He cannot. I challenge anybody. President Tinubu
does he lack the capacity to do so? When you say he will never, is it the lack of capacity or the lack of the will to do so?
What will he lack the capacity? He lacks everything. He lacks even integrity. You were here when a judge is asking a question of the issue of insecurity. What did he tell you? You were here listening to what of even the Minister of Defense, what he said. They are prodigal children. Really? Then what about the people you came to arrest here in the name of Fire? And you call them oil theft? Who are they? Can you see it? You call these ones oil theft. You destroy their camps, burn their cars, arrested them. They are in prison. You call them thieves. But these ones that go about marauding, unliving innocent Nigerians, you call them prodigal children. You even call them repented Boko Haram members.
All right.
You give them incentive. President Tinubu can launch. Kawa Baraje said, and I told you, see if you have not done your research, that we imported this militia to come and win the 2015 election.
Right.
They have refused to go back. And most of these people that spearheaded this importing of these militias, they are APC members. Some of them have been given national awards. And you expect President Tinubu to fight this security.
When you say they are APC members, you are making accusations, and I'm hoping you have evidence to back them up.
Were you not here when a court in Canada told you about this particular party, political party, that is a terrorist
organization? All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Zion. We have just 1 minute. Let's conclude.
I'm concluding it by supporting what he has said.
Okay.
Under this administration, the present Minister of State for Defense, who have governed the state for 8 years, said not all bandits are criminals. And that man still remain the Minister of State for Defense.
He was not demoted?
He was not demoted. Then the Chief of Defense Staff, who later became the Minister, Cabinet Minister, Senior Minister of Defense, said these people are what they call it, prodigal children. National Security Advice said they are our brothers. And Governor Dikorada of Katsina State too, few days ago said they are our brothers. And they are working under this administration, and you are expecting the administrations now to go and kill the brothers of minister, brothers of former governor or whatever. No.
All right. I hope
when the children were kidnapped in Oyo State, how many kilometers from Oyo State to Lagos State? The governor was in Lagos State running gubernatorial primaries. The wife started sharing buses. We have some women, some mothers are money. You started giving buses, cars to some mothers.
I wish we had time to
What?
continue and go
The
on
last
with
caller has
this.
spoken very well.
But we have to go. Thank you very much, Jackson.
It's my pleasure. Thank you for having me, and thank you. I appreciate all the people that have called from home. I think I will learn from them.
Oh, yes.
I want to call them guest analysts at home. Yes.
All right, and everyone who made contribution this morning, we don't take you for granted. Thank you very much. Tomorrow is another day. I'm Cosby Jones, the radio chief. Up next is Family Matters. Everglow is standing